Hey everybody, Cliff Ravenscraft here from podcastanswerman.com, and I wanted to go through and demonstrate the setup of the Heil PR40 package. Now, the Heil PR40 package by itself comes with a few items. It comes with a beautiful Heil PR40 microphone, which is going to end up sounding a whole lot better than what you hear in my studio right now, I promise you. So we have a Heil PR40 packet or microphone. The next thing we have is we have a BSW made customized pop filter. This is, I think it's the RE320 pop or something like that. But anyway, it's a popless filter. I'm going to show you how to assemble that. One thing you will need is a screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver. Also, you should have a PRSM shock mount from Heil. It's a beautiful recently redesigned pop filter from Heil, and very much love this thing. And then, of course, you also have an XLR mic cable and a Heil PL2T microphone boom arm. It comes with a C-clamp by default, and you'll have to find some kind of creative way to clamp that down to something. There are other mounting options that you can get out there. They're about $30. You can get a flange mount. You can get this one that's called a desk mount. You drill a big old hole in your desk and it'll go through. And they also have a wall mount. But anyway, here we're going to talk about how to hook up everything with the package as it comes. And the first thing we want to do is take the Heil PR40 microphone and the popless filter. Now, the first thing you want to do is take the screw out of here and just completely unscrew it all the way. And you'll undo this. So you take the microphone right here, and you'll take this, and you're going to put it right in front of the Heil logo. I'm trying to think aesthetically how I want it to look in pictures and stuff like that. So that's I'm looking at another microphone, and I have this arm right in front of the Heil logo. Now you hold that up, and by the way, it goes right up against this bezel here. Okay, so make sure that it's right up against the bezel. This arm, I like to have it, I mean, this arm can go in a lot of different places, but the arm, I like to have it right in the center of the Heil logo. So that is going to be there for me. And then you take the other piece of this. There is a little wing or something like that here, a little connector piece. And you're just going to put this on here like that and pull it to the side. Now, if you pinch this together, you can see that now you're ready to put the screw in. So we're just going to put the screw back in to this side here, and it screws into the side that has the threads. So you have to insert the screw from the opposite side of the threads. And I have a screwdriver right here, and I am just going to take this and screw it right in. Now you can see that is attached right like this. It has a nice fine wire mesh, which is really, really nice, and should help us keep us from popping our piece. So there we go. Now what you want to do is take the Heil shock mount, the PRSM mount. I had to look because it's just recently changed, and you're going to unscrew this wing nut so that we can get the microphone all the way in here. And we just take this, slide it in, making sure, by the way, I just noticed I was pushing it in like this, and it was up against this little piece here. You don't want to do that. You want to put it in at a slight angle so that maybe this arm is facing one of these things down here. So it's at a very slight angle. And then once you have it in there, you just tighten the wing nut down like so. All right. So now I have that tightened down as tight as it will go, and now we have the Heil PR40 inside of the shock mount, and we can see that the Heil logo is still visible there. We are ready to attach this to the arm. Now normally you would just attach it right to the arm and screw it on, but I'm not just going to do that. Instead, I'm going to put on my mic flag. Now, the package does not come with a mic flag. I don't sell mic flags. I don't want to get into custom designs and stuff like that. I purchased this mic flag, as well as this mic flag and a couple others over at impactpbs.com. I don't have an affiliate commission or anything with them, but that's where I go to get all my things. They're somewhere between $40 to $60. I had this one designed. It's got Podcast Answer Man on 2 sides. It's got GSPN on 2 sides. And if I want to, I could easily promote both Podcast Answer Man and GSPN. I could promote just GSPN, or I could promote just Podcast Answer Man. So that's what I do there. And so let me just show you how I am going to put all of this together. First thing I want to do, just to make it easy to screw on, I am going to point that straight up and tighten the wing nut. And then I just take this foam piece and I'm going to kind of stick this all the way down as far as possible so that this is still hanging up there. Now, what I want to do is I just take this and I'll line these threads and make sure that you're getting this perfectly aligned. You don't want to tear up the threads on your boom mic arm. Now, this is going to get a little squeaky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute my microphone here so it doesn't squeak too much in your ears. I've got it all tightened up there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this and, yep, there we go. Move it right up like that. Now, the next thing you'll want to do is go ahead and wire your cable through. Now, the one thing is that you will be able to kind of hide some of your mic cable inside of the arm. It's not completely hidden from the very beginning of the arm all the way through the end. You'll notice that this kind of just comes out and is going to plug into the microphone in just a moment. Also, let me just show you, if I pull down here, it comes out this other end of the sleeve and does kind of outwardly wrap around the exterior, and then it goes underneath another sleeve, and at the end of that sleeve at the bottom it does the same thing. It pulls out, and that's where the cable terminates. Anyway, so I'm gonna just show you just how much a Heil PR40 here is going to, how good it's gonna sound as soon as I just all I did was plug in that. The other end of my cable is plugged in to my mixer, and I'm gonna mute the studio ambient sound microphone, and now I'm talking to you through my Heil PR40. Oh, one thing I could do, if just for this camera angle, I'm going to unplug here, so you're gonna not hear me for a second. There you go. And now, if I wanted to, you got a better look at the mic flag there. That's how you assemble a Heil PR40 microphone package. I hope this video has been helpful to you, and enjoy your Heil. Oh, real quickly, I have noticed in the past there have been very few people who have done this, but some people have actually purchased a Heil PR40 package and not knowing that you generally would need a mixer to use your Heil PR40. And so you do need to amplify. This is a dynamic microphone. Real quickly, just tell you a couple things. One is you do talk into the end of the microphone here. This is an end fire microphone. You don't talk into the side of it like this. You do talk into the end of the microphone. The other thing is I like to stay with my mouth right no more than about an inch or two away from the microphone, because there is a big difference in sound compared to from this to talking like this. So here's my voice up here, here's my voice right here. You can tell a big difference. The other thing is that it's important that when you are recording your show that you don't look away from the microphone, because it can go like this. And so you think that you're pretty much close to the microphone, but there's a big difference in the audio quality from doing this as compared to doing this. So stay in front of the microphone. If you need to look over there, kind of look over and keep your mouth right in front of the microphone. You can see that I'm able to keep the audio quality the same, looking down, looking to the right, looking up, by keeping my mouth in front of the microphone. Whereas if I go like this or up like this or down like this, down here and then over to the right, you can hear my audio volume levels changing back and forth, and that's not a good thing. Instead, you want to stay right on the microphone. I can stay over here. I can go over here. My microphone audio levels are exactly the same. Of course, you could take your microphone and come over here. You could take your microphone over here. But it helps if you can just kind of do this. The less you move this device, the less sounds you'll get into your recording. So that's that. Now, again, this is a dynamic microphone. It does need to be amplified by your mixer. Some mixer preamps, you actually have to crank up the gain to get enough audio out of it. If you're getting way too much echo in your room, I don't have any sound treatment in my studio at all. In fact, I'll show you that. So here I am. I'm actually talking to you through the Heil. Watch. Ooh, but anyway, you hear the echo in my room. There's literally no sound treatment here at all. All I do, I turn the gain down and I get closer to the microphone. And that's how I'm able to get the good sound. I have zero sound treatment in my studio whatsoever. And if you don't have a mixer and you bought the Heil PR40 package and you just wanted to hook it up to your computer to record screencasts, or you wanted to do Skype calls or something like that, you don't have to have a mixer, although I do usually prefer personally a mixer and recording into a digital audio recorder and stuff like that. I go over that through, if you go to podcastanswerman.com/studio setup, that's where I have the page for my Inside the Studio tutorial. I talk about all of those things. But anyway, if you wanted to, you could get just what they call an XLR to USB adapter. So this little USB this little device will plug right into the microphone, and then it'll have a USB cable you can plug from the other end right into your computer. One of those is called the Shure X2U. Again, that's the Shure Shure X2U device. I believe if you just go to, let me just pull up a website here, and I can demonstrate that for you, where you can get this, gspn.tv/XLR USB. So again, that's gspn.tv/XLR USB, and there it is. It's $99, and that will turn your XLR microphone, your professional high quality microphone, into... and you know what? I just realized this. I could have done this. I could have brought this down, and that actually makes this look even better. Anyway, play around with it. I hope you enjoy your microphone. I just wanted to show you how it all gets hooked together. Thank you for checking things out at podcastanswerman.com, and I hope that you enjoy your new Heil PR40 package, and I wish you all the greatest success in all of your online endeavors. God bless. Bye-bye.